All right, so in the last video I talked all about how do you meal prep. And this video, I want to talk about how do you add variety into your meal prep. I mean, so many people will say to me, oh, Kim, I can eat the same thing over and over again. And I'm like, or they're like, I don't know how to create variety. All right, so how do you do it? And why do you do it? So let me just start with the why. The main reason why I want you to start adding variety into your nutrition, I want you to think about your workouts, right? Unless you've been doing the same workout since, Obama was in the White House, you've changed up your workout. And most people will change up their workout at minimum every 4 to 6 weeks. If you're someone who goes to CrossFit or Orange Theory, you're literally throwing a new workout at you every day. So you don't balk at that. You're like, oh yeah, my body needs it. My body needs that variety. Well, your body needs the same thing in food, right? It gets used to you feeding it the same thing over and over and over again. And it's like, oh, she's about to give me some chicken. Oh, and I bet she's going to be followed by some broccoli. Oh, and there it is, the brown rice, right? It just knows exactly what it's going to give you. So just like your body needs the variety in order for it to adapt and change, your nutrition does as well. So when I say variety, I'm not talking like you need to be Martha Stewart or Rachel Ray. No, you do not need to do that because I am not signing up for that program. I am like, how do I get in and out of the kitchen, right? And if you grab the meal prep guide that I did, I broke it down to 4 ways to get in and out of the kitchen really fast. So if you haven't grabbed that, the comments below will give you that meal prep guide. So how do I have variety? I challenge my clients every week when they go to the grocery store to buy 2 new things, okay? So I'm buying 2 new proteins, 2 new fruits, 2 new vegetables, and 2 new starches, all right? So 2, right? I like it simple. So 2 things. So if I go to the grocery store, so say this week, I'm buying chicken and I'm buying salmon. Boom, that's my 2 new. Then I'm gonna buy my 2 new starches, beets and butternut squash. My 2 new fruits, grapefruits and strawberries. My 2 new starches, I said starch, and my 2 new proteins, starches, fruits, vegetables. My 2 new vegetables, broccoli and asparagus, right? There it is, boom. I have that. Going home, I'm gonna make different things. In the meal prep guide, I talk about how I create Tupperware for each individual food I create versus creating my individual meal plans. It's like I treat it like a buffet. So that helps you treat it like a buffet so that I can go in the refrigerator. I'm like, what am I in the mood for? Oh, this time I feel like I'm gonna grab some salmon, some butternut squash, and a grapefruit. Boom. Maybe next time I go in, I'm gonna have chicken, a grapefruit, and the beets, right? So it gives me the flexibility. The other thing about variety is that it helps to keep my flavor profiles updated so that when I do have a treat meal, I don't go off the rails. And I'm like, oh my God, this is amazing. And then next thing you know, I'm like eating myself out of house and home. And so when I have different foods, different flavors, it helps to keep me sane. It helps me to feel like I am not dieting. It helps me to make this a lifestyle. Now, if you're like, oh, well, I only like what I like. Great. I challenge you to change up. If you only like chicken, great. Change up what you marinate in it. Change up how you cook it. Maybe one time you cook it on the grill. Maybe one time you throw it in the oven. Maybe one time you put it in the crock pot. Maybe one time you put it in the air fryer. Maybe one time you make a stir fry with it. There, I've had chicken and I've made it 5 different ways. So I have 5 different flavors in my mouth. Same thing with vegetables, right? Put different seasoning on it. Again, I can roast it. I could throw it in the air fryer, which I gotta tell you, I didn't know if I was gonna like the air fryer. Damn, me and my air fryer. But yeah, that's how I mix it up. Just how you mix up your workouts, you gotta mix up your food. Same thing for my vegetarians and my vegans out there. You know what? Every day you can't have tofu, right? Mix it up. Be inventive. Take an extra 10 minutes and go out to Pinterest and find some new recipes. It doesn't have to be involved. You can look for 30 minutes or less food on Pinterest and be able to find it. So I love your feedback. Let me know how this is resonating with you, or if someone needs to hear this, share it out. Have a fabulous day.